shot, Gil.
Look who showed up. I thought she was fired, huh? Thought she was fired, huh? Looking like, oh, so crazy. You supposed to be fired, man. What's going on?
Hey, I knew you was gonna be here. That's why I'm outside. I knew we had a chance.
You know him again.
I was gonna have a sign.
Those that don't know, me and Gilbert is like brothers. That's my big bro. This nigga thought he thought he was gonna leave me and do a show by himself. Yeah. Hey man, you can't leave me. I showed up in New York like, hey nigga, it's gonna be all year. You might as well get used to it. So, you might as well sign me or you're gonna have to deal with me every day. At your door, at the school, there's nowhere you could go that I'm not gonna be there. He like Spider-Man and Iron Man. I was gonna say Batman and Robin. But I could do my own show. I could have my own movie. I'm like Spider-Man, you know? You Iron Man. The mother niggas is like Thunderbolt. For me, I'm Spider-Man. You need this swag. So look, they gonna say, man, what you doing here? I said, you thought you could leave me. I didn't have no underdog outfit on. But it's crazy. Gil told me all this was gonna happen before it happened. We just having conversations. It's crazy how it played out. He said it was gonna happen. And it did. So look, y'all. Hey, look, man. I'm the newest member of the Gilbert team, and I'm gonna make my brother him mad more cream. Oh, nah. Yo, he got me stuck in New York with all these Hispanic Spaniards. And what's the Armenians? Not Armenians. Spain versus Aquafina. Yeah. Yeah, they out there. They going crazy. I'm stuck. But to my Mexican homies like Mexican Mike, I'm a little disappointed. You was talking crazy. Mexico, we 3-0. We breaking history, y'all. It's crazy. I was disappointed when y'all lost. I had faith. I was like, okay, y'all winning. I know y'all been playing since birth, so hey, I'm disappointed. USA, we don't do that here. We don't play soccer, so us just being in it was like, hey, we all right. We kind of all right. Got to deal with Aquafina and Spain playing today. All right. I'm not. Forgive me if I said something out of pocket, but I didn't. I'm not. I mess up all the time, man. It ain't my first time messing up. I mess up all the time. But you can go look at Suge on YouTube, y'all. Not Suge Knight. He is acting like Suge Knight. It's a nigga that got into the show when he got called out. Go look at his YouTube. It's going down.
A lot of people were confused when Gilbert Arenas revealed the next steps for Gil's arena, especially with Playmaker no longer being part of the situation. During that announcement, Gil threw in a joke telling them to go over there with Rashid, which was just him messing around. Then Nick Young added his own reaction and started joking that the other guys could really build something separate and do their own show. Nick pointed out that he wasn't out there wearing underdog outfits like Rashad McCants did when he was heavily backing underdog. He even called Rashid out on the couch, telling him he was doing too much. Nick was clearly having fun with the moment, and it looked like he was in a very playful mood while everything was happening. Afterward, Nick continued the jokes with a caption saying Gil wasn't going to leave him behind, basically saying if Gil became successful, then he would too, comparing himself to Memphis Bleek and calling himself Gil's AB. That type of trolling is exactly what people expect from Nick Young, because his personality has always been built around jokes and messing with people. But honestly, nobody probably expected Nick Young and Gilbert Arenas to end up working together like this. Gilbert had already made it known that he was moving forward with his own show, but the confusing part for a lot of people was understanding how everything behind the scenes would actually work. The YouTube channel situation, keeping the Gilbert Arenas name involved without him being on the show, and then reducing the number of show days left a lot of questions. From a business perspective, cutting back production days can make sense when you're looking at budgets and operations, but at the same time, it was surprising because these guys already had an audience and were willing to keep showing up and putting in the work. Sometimes when corporate companies become involved, changes like this happen even with people who built their own following before the business side came in. Eventually those situations happen, but right now the biggest question is who will actually continue showing up and being part of the show. And after hearing what Rashad McCants said on Underground Lounge, it definitely made people wonder if his comments were connected to Gilbert Arenas moving in a different direction.
No, don't start.
I can't say Gil left. I feel like Gil be ducking me because I be tearing. That's how I feel. I feel like I be tearing when Gil can't handle that. Gil want to win. I be tearing up. I'm not gonna lie, I be tearing.
Gilbert Arenas said he actually had a conversation with him back in January and already gave him an idea of what was happening behind the scenes. He said he knew where things were headed and wanted him to be aware of the situation before it all played out. Rashad McCants also talked about Nick Young and said that throughout all the years he knew him in the NBA and from watching him on the show, there was really only one person who pushed him to that point. That person was Kenyon Martin. McCants explained that seeing Nick genuinely get frustrated or feel like someone was taking him out of his normal personality only happened during those moments with Kenyon. It was basically Nick saying, "Bro, you're getting me out of character a little bit." That was the only time McCants could remember seeing that type of reaction from him. Now, there are also questions about what Brandon Jennings is going to do moving forward. He did give a shout out to Underdog Super Heavy, but nobody wants to make a final judgment yet. The reason is because Playmakers is now involved, and the wording from Underdog in their write-ups made it seem like they decided to move in a different direction. If they're building something around another fantasy-related platform, that could explain why things are changing. Gilbert Arenas also brought up Skip Bayless and mentioned that they have a relationship, saying they even play golf together. The idea was that Skip could come in, focus on football coverage and other areas, while Gilbert would be responsible for putting together the team and organizing the overall show. But it looks like that plan is shifting. The partnership is now heading toward Playmaker, and based on how everything has unfolded, they believe that move will help them continue growing. They seem to know what direction they're going in next, but there are still plenty of unanswered questions. One major question is who exactly will make the move with them. Names like Patrick Beverley and Evan Turner have been mentioned, but there's no confirmation that either one of them is actually joining. There's also no word yet on whether Kenyon Martin will stay with the show. Gilbert also gave Suge a shout-out, although there hasn't been enough time to look into everything happening with his channel. The reason Suge's name is interesting is because he previously had an issue with Kenyon Martin before joining the show. Suge had made comments about Kenyon Martin, which led to some tension between them. Later, he came back and apologized for what he said. But it seems like Kenyon eventually saw those comments and found out exactly what was said. The full details of that situation are still unclear right now. More information will have to come out before everyone knows exactly what happened. But either way, this whole situation is definitely going to be interesting to watch and cover as it continues developing.